Word. Somewhere else. Okay. All right. So we are going to go through the marketing plan to help you guys better understand it. I think I know everyone on this call. New coach Erica's on here, the newest of them all. So we're going to go through the marketing plan, and I want you guys to ask any questions you have. So we'll go through it we're going to break it down so you guys are really going to understand it, kind of understand where you are, okay? So first thing we want to talk about is volume point. So this is how I use to describe it, and it's a great way to describe it to other people if you're talking the marketing plan to them. So if you have somebody who's interested in the business, so volume points. So sometimes people are like, this is kind of confusing. What's a volume point? I don't get it, right? So it's Herbalife currency. I say we're in 94 countries. So an aloe in Australia and an aloe in the US is going to cost different prices, but it'll have the same volume points. So that way we're all connected with volume points. So I just let everyone know that that's what a volume point is, okay? Documented volume is where you actually have a receipt. So meaning you get a client, you direct ship to them. It's receipted because it's them purchasing the products, right? You have a client who's local and maybe you buy inventory and then they buy it from you, so you receipt it. Again, it's documented volume. So the only time it's undocumented volume is if it's personal volume. So it's like the volume you actually eat, right? Personal volume. My cat is like all over me. The personal volume that you eat, that's your personal volume and your documented volume. And your documented volume, oh, and you even changed the screen. Oh, Lordy. Here we go. Okay, Pierce. All right, hold on. The cat is going crazy. Okay, and so your documented volume is what moves you up the marketing plan. Okay, that's what's going to advance you in the marketing plan. That's what's going to get you promotions. This is why, we really talk about a preferred member. They love the products. They're eating the products. Their volume is always going to be documented for you. When you're a coach, your personal will not be documented, but your clients will all be documented. And it's going to move you up the marketing plan, okay? Okay, so here's an example. So there's retail, wholesale, and royalties, all right? So retail is someone orders $100 worth of products. They give you cash. You take their card on PayPal or Venmo or a check, however you do it, and you're going to make the profit, cash money in your pocket. Wholesale is where you have your preferred members below you, right? And you're going to get paid the difference between your percentage and their percentage. If they order $100, and let's say there's a 25% difference, Herbalife is going to send you a $25 check. So wholesale is cash money in your pocket in a check form, in the mailbox. So retail in your pocket, wholesale in the mailbox. We call it mailbox money. And then royalty. So just like one of the coaches on the team, Little Baller, always describes it like Beyonce. Whenever she plays, her songs get played, she makes money. Okay, so royalties are the same essence because royalties is your team of supervisors and what they're doing, you're getting paid on. So we'll go into it a little bit more. But retail, wholesale, royalties, getting cash money in your pocket is great. Today I made $120 on a client, right? And then I also have preferred members ordering. That's going to give me a check at the end of the month, right? On the 15th. So, all right. So we're going to move on. All right. So the marketing plan. So right when you sign up, okay, you're a brand new distributor, you're going to get 25% savings profit. So if you see $100 sale, it's going to cost you $75 and you're going to put $25 in your pocket. So one of the biggest things is when someone hands you cash, or let's say they have a card, never use their card on your own myherbalife.com because you give your profit of your savings to them. You can use it if you use the POS app and you actually do a sale through PayPal. But if I went on to myherbalife.com and went into my account and pulled up somebody's order, it would say $75. And if I put their credit card on there, they would be getting my profit. They would be getting the savings. So you always want to get the Venmo, get the cash, get the PayPal, get the Square, whatever you want to do. And only on your myherbalife.com, use your own card. Okay. Does everyone understand that? Anyone have questions with that? Okay. So Pam, you're shaking your head no. I'm going to unmute you. Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, go ahead. Unmute yourself. Wait, hold on. I can't unmute you. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah. Oh,
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, ma'am. Pam.
So, yeah, so if you put their credit card on the Herbalife site, they get the savings. I didn't understand that.
So, okay. So when you get a client,
Yes.
you want to get cash from them or you want them to send you to PayPal or Venmo, because when you go on your My Herbalife, I'm not talking about your Go Herbalife. I'm talking about your own site. So hold on. So your own myherbalife.com. All right, hold on. I'm going to share screen because this is really important. So I want to make sure if I have oh, here we go. Okay.
So Maria, that's if you're ordering for them.
Correct. We're not talking Go Herbalife. We're talking My Herbalife. So this is your this is your myherbalife.com. See how it's My Herbalife and it's my site? If I were to go in here and look at my cart, right? So if I were to go in here and this has stuff in my cart that I'm shipping to somebody, right? It's going to tell me the total price for them, right? So I have these 3 things in my cart. So this is my price. This is what I'm actually paying.
Right. Oh, I understand that.
Right.
Sorry.
So if you were to go to the end and put your credit card in, you'd be giving them your savings. Now, if they go to your Go Herbalife site, they do the whole thing on there. It's like a different world.
But on there, can't you order retail too? Because I ordered my 3-day pack and I was able to separate my discount from no discount.
So 3-day trial packs are different because you're going to inventory those as you sell them.
Okay.
So this is talking about I'm shipping it. Legit, I'm shipping it to someone. See how I'm shipping it to somebody?
Yes.
Like up here. So if I were to put their card in here, okay, I'm just going to put this in here real quick.
I get that. Yeah.
You get it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I just want to make sure, because sometimes as new coaches, I think that's really key to know not to ever put somebody else's card on there. Okay.
Maria, can you show them right where you work? Can you show them how you hit edit to show them how you don't give them the discount and how you see the price?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Where did I just go on my screen? Go down. Where was? Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. So I think I just have to put this in here just to get this to go further. Okay. So right here, it's showing you, this is what you would tell the people they owe you. $176.66. That's what you would be collecting from your client, but you're actually paying $97.30 or whatever your discount is. And this is your profit. So they don't see this. They don't see your price on their receipt. You don't have to change anything here. So they never see that what your price is when you send something direct. Is that what you're saying, Meg?
Yes, exactly. Well, if you go up a little bit, so say you were going to edit right there, and you were going to give them, well, right there, 0%.
Right. So let's say you were going to give a percentage. You could put it in here, right? A discount. Exactly. But this is like straight up, a client is getting the full order. Like they're ordering the $176 in here. Yeah. You can edit this. Like if for some reason you were going to say, you told them that they could get 10% off tea if they order the full package. You could actually edit each person. Okay. Back to share. Anybody else have any questions on that? Okay. All right. So same thing. Now you move up the market. 35%, right, is when you do 500 documented volume points in 1 to 2 months. Okay. So that's about 3 to 5 clients in a 1 to 2 month period. Again, now you're moving up. So that same $100 is going to put $35 in your pocket. Okay. Now you're a qualified producer. 1,000 documented volume points in 1 to 2 months. You're at 42% savings profit. As you move up the marketing plan, based on your documented volume, your percentage for your own personal products also moves up. So when you get to this 42, not only do you get 42% savings on your own products, but now you're making 42% profit. Okay. So that's how you move up 5 to 7. And then 2,000 documented volume points in 1 to 2 months, about 10 to 15 clients in that 2 month period. Okay. Now you're at 50%, that same $100 putting $50 in your pocket. Okay. All right. So, why did that go? Okay, hold on. Why did that? Okay, so once you're at supervisor, okay, now the goal is to get to active supervisor. So it goes all 3 of these levels. It goes distributor, senior consultant, qualified producer, supervisor. Okay, you're at the big leagues, 50%, shakes taste better at 50%. Now you're going to build for active supervisor. So that's when you're getting 2,500 documented volume points or more in 3 consecutive months. And why this is so key is it starts to really show consistency. It means you're getting clients, you're keeping clients, you're potentially getting a coach on your team, all those kind of things, okay? So you can see that the 2,500 volume points can be achieved by you with brand new clients, so that's your documented, preferred members, and any coaches you have on the team that are not yet at that 50% savings. So they all fall under this to hit this active supervisor. Okay. The next month, the 4th month is World Team. Now, this is the key. You do 3 months, right? Keep going. Because the key is not to just do 3 months, hit it, be like, yes, I'm active supervisor, and then not hit it. Or hit 4 months, hit it, and then not hit it. Right? The key is to consistently hit this 2,500. And you'll see why it's so important. But so for World Team, it's hitting that 2,500 4 months in a row. Or if you do 10,000 documented volume points in 1 month, or if your organization does around 10,000 documented volume points in a month, okay? But most people hit World Team at the 4-month 2,500. That I would say is like 96%, 97% of people hit it that way, okay? Okay, so talk about royalties, all right? So this is where you, Annie, Trey, and Preston are all at 50%. So Herbalife can't send you a check for the difference between your percentages because you are both at the same percentage, okay? So what Herbalife says is we're going to give you 5% royalties on each of your first 3 lines, Annie, Trey, Preston, and you can have as many Annie, Treys, and Preston. You could have like 12 lines with, right? We're going to give you 5% on your royalties, for your royalties for these guys. So you find Annie. All right, Annie's your friend. You get her on products. She loves it. She becomes a coach. She's now at 50%. She does 2,500 documented volume points in the month of January. Annie's brother, Trey, decides he wants to coach. He gets to 50%. He does 5,000 documented volume points. And then Trey's friend, Preston, who you don't even know, decides he wants to coach, is now at 50%. And he does 7,500 documented volume points, and you get 5%. So you are going to get 125 based off Annie's numbers, 250 Trey's, and 375 off Preston's. Herbalife is going to send you a check for $750 just for that line because you found Annie. Annie had her brother Trey sign up, and he brought his friend Preston. Okay? Not only that, but Annie is also going to collect 250 and 375. So she's going to get Trey and Preston 5%. So they don't take away from your pot. They still get their own. And then Trey is going to get 375 because he's going to get 5% of Preston. So you can have as many of these lines as you want. So this is royalties. This is when you have an organization that you're building a team of supervisors who are all at 50%. Okay? All right. So active World Team. So that's the next level. So we go active supervisor, 3 months in a row, 2,500. World Team, your 4th month in a row. Active World Team, you can only get here when you have a team. Okay, so active supervisor and World Team, you can get to 2,500 with clients and customers and preferred members, right? When you get to this, you have to have a team of supervisors to hit this active World Team. So what you have to do is 2,500 volume points in 4 consecutive months and 5,000 documented volume points in 1 month and 500 royalty volume points in 1 month, which means royalties is that your team, your supervisor. So they're doing about 8,600 documented volume points in a month. Okay, so you have 6 months to do this. So let's say January, okay, you do 5,000 volume points and you do your 2,500 consistently. You have from January rolling 6 months to June for your organization to grow and hit that 500 royalties. So it's a 6-month rolling period, and it just keeps rolling. So if you continue to hit 5,000, so it's in a 6-month period, you have to do all 3 of these things. Okay. So just be aware of this. Don't feel like if you're a new coach or you're a supervisor, like go for the next level, go for that active supervisor, go for that qualified producer, right? Go for that World Team. But no, as you start building a team, like as you start getting coaches, you want to know about this. Because this can happen once you start building coaches, and they send you a $500 check, which is really awesome. That they just send you a check, which is awesome. Okay, so like we said, right? Senior consultants And then qualified producer, supervisor, active supervisor, world team, active world team. And then there's all these tiers, and they're called the top achievers in business. So the 3% and 1% of the company. So all you need to know at this point really is just there's opportunity to go up this staircase as high as you want to go. Okay, we're not going to go into real depth on this, but if you're someone on the call and you're like, listen, I want to go, I would start knowing these, and they're all on myherbalife.com. Okay. All right. So I want to first, I'm going to stop share. Let me just see if there's, yeah. Okay. I'm going to stop share. Any questions you guys have about where you are in the marketing plan, what your next step you're a little confused by, or anything to do with kind of like getting, to the next level. Does anyone have any questions? And no question's a bad question. No questions? Okay. All right. I see you guys. You guys are like marketing plan gurus. All right. So what I would say is practice the marketing plan because you want to be able to share it. So over the last week, I've had like 5 coaches, potential coaches, right? Now, I don't know if they're going to coach or not, but I went through the marketing plan. So like I literally just did a napkin presentation. I didn't go into active world team. All I did was go into like 5 to 7 clients, right? You're going to hit 35%. 7 to 10 clients, you're going to hit 42%. And then we're going to work on 10 to 15 clients and you're going to hit 50%. I didn't go into like, well, you've got to do the 500 documented, but I know in my head how many 3 to 5 clients is going to be. It's going to be 500 documented volume points. I know in my head how many clients you need to hit 1,000, right? So when you get a brand new coach, if you know this marketing plan in and out, you can share it with them without scaring them. Like when you start like, well, you got to do 500 documented volume points. They're like, how do I do that? Like they get all scared, which 2 to 5 clients, well, that sounds much easier. Oh, all right. I know 2 people that want to get on programs. Great. All right, let's get them on programs. So just remember that when you're helping, potential coaches or you're thinking about the marketing plan, I always think putting it in people makes it seem more achievable. Even the 2,000 at first, like first time when we did it, it was back in the day, it was 5,000 that you had to do in 1 to 12 months. But when we heard it, I was like 5,000. I'm like, who does 5,000 document? Like what I thought it was crazy. Right. But then it was like, okay, so get 5 clients, keep those 5 clients next month and get 5 more. Now you already have 15 clients. That's already over 2,000 documented volume points, So like when you start talking in clients, it becomes a little less scary and a little more achievable. So that's all we have for tonight, guys. We wanted to just kind of go through the marketing plan, very easy. Again, knowing it in and out is so key. And that's it. Does anyone, you can have any questions. So like, does anyone have any questions about like clients or, yeah, go ahead, Pam, unmute yourself, girl.
Sorry. So these slides are wonderful. And I was wondering, I'm trying to put together a notebook just so I can go back and review and research and just have this speech down. So when I'm sharing it with others, is there a way to get the slides?
Yeah. So I'll put all 4 weeks in the group. I haven't done it yet. I apologize. I know you did ask for that last week. So I'll put all 4 weeks. Last week's, I don't know how beneficial it will be because it's just questions. There's no answers on the actual question. I do know that there's some things coming for you guys from Christy, from our upline, that's going to make this a lot easier, but we're working on like a website that's going to have all this. That'll make it really clean. But what I can do is after I pop off here, I have another call. And then if I don't, Pam, tomorrow, if it's not in there by noon, like just shoot me a message and be like, hey, just a reminder. And I won't be offended at all. I'll be like, thank God you reminded me. So if you don't see it, like, just remind me. Like, I don't get offended when people remind me because 9 times out of 10, no, probably 10 times out of 10, I just forgot. So, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody else? Any questions? Anything? Where will it be? It'll be on the what is it called? Team VIP Facebook page is where I'm going to put it. And Erica, we'll be able to give you stuff too on the, I don't know if Megan has stuff on the other page, but it'll be on the Team VIP.
Hey, Maria.
Hi, Aim. What's going on, girl?
My computer has a little bit of a delay, so I apologize if it freezes or anything. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, hear you good.
Perfect. Okay. So I have a question, and mostly because I just want to hear maybe how you would handle it, maybe how Tiff would handle it, anybody else who feels comfortable maybe answering. I just want to hear what you guys say if you are, let's say, at the store or at a restaurant, and let's say you're dealing with someone, and let's say whether you are or not wearing your button. Okay. I kind of want to hear both. More so if they're not, if they ask you, like, so if you were initiating a conversation, how would you approach that? How would you just feed into it? I know every situation is different, but I just want to hear what you would
Sure.
say.
So I'll give you two different scenarios. So one is, let's say I'm checking out of the grocery store and I have my business cards. Okay. And it's the teller. They don't have much time to talk, right? They can't really chat. So a lot of times I'll just say, hey, if you know anyone who's looking to gain energy or lose weight, like, I'm a health coach in the area, and if you could pass my card on, that would be amazing. And sometimes they're like, oh my God, that's me. And maybe they never call you, right? But maybe they are that one person who does. So that's an easy, like, teller, like, quick thing. If you're out and let's say you have a waiter or waitress and they're like bomb, you're like, this person is so cool. Like, good energy, like, just like would be awesome in this team. Like, I've said before, I know this is kind of like random, but I'm actually a local health coach and we have a team in this area, and I think you would do amazing doing what I do. Like, this is like very random. This has to be like you've talked to them. Like, I usually have like had conversations with the waiter or waitress about maybe they don't like their job, or maybe they, like, you know what I mean? And then I'll just say, I'd love to give you my info or get yours or connect on Facebook if you want to hear more. So, like, the thing is, you never want the person to feel like you're trying to sell them something, right? So, like, if you have no conversation with somebody, if you have no connection with somebody at a restaurant, like, to just say to somebody like, oh, I'm a health guy, I can help you lose weight or gain energy, like, it's going to come off a little weird, right? But if you, like, Tiff has a client now who's gotten her referrals out the wazoo that she met at Ola, one of the restaurants here. And it was just the conversation. And Tiff, you can share, like, just the conversation at the table, and then they connected. And I think she reached out after or something. Tiff, you want to share that story? Because that's kind of a good.
Yeah. Joan. So this was 3.5 years ago. I was at Ola with Adam. We were out on a date, and these two ladies sat next to us, and I just liked them, like, I could totally, like, I was eavesdropping on their conversation. And, they were just talking about funny things, and they were drinking wine, and they were just having a great time. So we just started, like, chit-chatting back and forth. And so we just got to talking, and by the end, I felt very comfortable with her, right? Because we had talked about it wasn't like I just, like, blurted out, I do Herbalife, So at the end, I was just like, hey, guys, I'm a wellness coach. I help people get results. I lost 58 pounds on these amazing products. If you guys are ever interested or know anyone that is, here's my card. So I just left it with her. And it was like a month later, she called me. She's like my good friend now. She wants nothing to do with the business, but she throws me referrals all the time, new clients, all that stuff. So I was going to say, Aim, in the same token, like Maria, like, if I really like somebody, I'm not one to go out and just talk to people, like, purposely about the business. I'll always give my card to the person checking out, stuff like that, for sure. But if I am attracted to somebody's energy or the way they're being just in the world, like, if I see them do something like super, super friendly, or if I just like their vibe, I definitely say something. So I definitely just tell them, I work from home. I'm a wellness coach. I help people with energy. I help people feel better. I just really like your vibe. I don't know what I say. I just really like your personality. I really like your personality. If you ever like to hear more, like, here's my Facebook, here's my Instagram, connect with me. Now, no one ever has. But if I'm attracted to their energy, I will absolutely do that. So, and I think what Maria said is good. You don't want to make it awkward. Just make it very casual. And if it's someone that can't talk, don't try to talk to them. Don't try to, like, give them a presentation about Herbalife while they're trying to, like, wait tables or something. So like really quick and casual, like you don't have time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you want to be the very busy one that has to get out the door, right? So
Yeah.
if
No,
that's
yeah,
helpful.
that's absolutely helpful. And on that note, so I'm pretty comfortable talking to people. I don't have that problem. But one thing that I know this is like, I don't know why it's taking me so long. I freaking work in the printing industry, but I want to do my business cards. I also want to have like little quarter sheet flyers. But I think I've been struggling for a really long time on what the heck to put on these dang flyers. So I don't know if you guys have anything. I know I can just put together whatever I want, but I've like, it's like there's so much. What do you put? Any suggestions or even a business card? Do you guys have any templates or maybe anything you can put in the thread that might help us as new coaches if we want to do that?
Yeah, I can send you like what my business card was. Like for me, the front was just my like contact, very basic, very like, and then the back I had my result picture and Chris's result picture.
Okay.
That's like what I had on. That's like my last business cards. Flyers, usually flyers I have when I'm like, I have some intention behind it in regards to like a shake party or a fit camp or a smoothie. So I don't have any examples of flyers just because I usually just use my business cards. I never created flyers before Seaside, the nutrition club, because I just use my business card really as a way of just talking to people. And like, I remember like, like when if you wear your button too, like sometimes it just throws you off guard too when people ask and stuff like that. So like, I remember like a time it threw me off and I was just like, oh my God, I'm a wellness coach. Here's my card. And I just like ran away because it was like the very first time I was like not ready at all. So like a business card really like just very basic. I'll throw one in thread. Can be very easy. Like I don't think you need a flyer and a business card. Like I think you can definitely do a business card because on there you can say like I help people gain energy, feel better, lose weight, so you can say it on there. I don't know if you want to add anything, Tiff.
I was just going to say with the flyers, if you ever want to do flyers, I would definitely say create something to invite to. So create something to invite to, even if it's honestly as simple as like a shake party at I don't know, somewhere public, I know you probably want to have it at your house and be flyering random people, right? But, create something that you can invite to and then go flyer like crazy. Because just flyering with your information, you can do that too. If you're going to flyer with just your information, I would do pull tabs. like on a cork board somewhere where they could rip the bottom off, and like with your contact information on the bottom. And if you wanted to do like 3-day trials available or whatever, and then like but just a flyer to flyer with your information, it might not work. So create something they invite to and then flyer.
Awesome. That helps because it kind of focuses me a little bit. I think there's like too much, and so it's nice to be able to use that flyer to an event thing.
Yeah. And you could have a shake party at like an Elks Club or like the local church, like if they let you like use their place, or Knights of Columbus if somebody who's a member. Like sometimes I think they let you use those places for free.
Yeah, just like maybe even a park. I mean, because we have parks here that have
right, and it's warm there. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was going to say it's winter here, so we couldn't do that. But in Arizona, you can be outside all the time.
Yeah, it's like 60 degrees, so it's nice enough.
Yeah, good question, Dame. Anybody else? All right, you rock stars. Well, have an amazing Tuesday night. We will see you next week for week 3. Tiff, do you have anything to add?
I just wanted you to take a picture.
Oh, okay. Ready? Everyone smile. Wait, is Crystal, can you get on the phone or no? It's okay if you can't. Nancy, I know Coach Cross probably got the baby. No? All right, everyone smile. Go one more time. Okay, I'll put it in the thread. Oh, wait, there's Crystal. Wait, smile one more time. All right, smile. Okay, all right, I got it with Crystal on it. All right, ladies, I will see you next Tuesday.